Hello there. Today I thought I'd show how to make faux metal things. There are many ways to create a faux metal look. You could either do it with just some paper and Inca Gold shimmer pastes. These Inca Gold shimmer pastes come in 18 different colors. So you can have quite a lot of fun with them. So in this case I have just used some die cut figures that I have colored in first with some black acrylic paint, and then I have to put on different hues of Inca Gold shimmer paste. So that is really the trick to do things. You could also go for rub and buff or something similar. Something with a metallic sheen to it. I thought I'd show you another tip of making a faux metal look. You could of course put your aluminium tape on a piece of paper and just run it through in your dry embossing folder or a texture fade if you've got some of the Tim Holtz's ones. So this is an easy way, it's the same principle, you just make it easy peasy, but if you really want to customize the things you are making, you could make really fantastic things with it, I'm telling you. Just going to show you a quick, I did make a tutorial on how to make this, so you can just have a look and see that. That was in April 2013. If this is a video long in the future and you're seeing just this video, you could go for that one, but I'll be showing you how to do things anyway. So this is a really easy and quick way of making a faux metal look on the cover of a book, a peekaboo book, that is. And you know, I did learn this technique quite a few years ago, and I started out making chests. These chests are ready. I mean, these are in a craft color underneath. And this is just a regular chest I made with the feet of Tim Holtz, those foundations feet. The box really turns out into a treasure chest or something like that. So you can keep it plain, or you can pimp it up even more by putting the feet there, putting on a knob, so you have something to lift it with. You could put on some flowers as well if you wanted to, even decorate it further. And you could also paint it black on the inside, perhaps, continue keeping things here, perhaps have a memory book or something. So this is going to be a nice gift for someone, I'm sure. And then you can make cards and tags out of them, and you can also make deep frame cards. So here are two cards. This is actually a sort of a picture that I've made it into, so I can have it standing on the table thanks to the easel in the background there. So this is just something I did, and here is another one, pretty simple or similar to the one that I had there. And then I have something that I did start working on for quite some time now, time ago, but I haven't finished it yet now, have I? So this is what it looks like on the back side, and I have gone for the travel theme with an Eiffel Tower there and a camera and some pearly string there, even some I don't know what they are called now do I? Pins, some kind of a pin, safety pin I think it's called, safety pin. I've got some punchinella in the background, there's a spiral paper clip. There's a die cut edge there. Could be Starburst or something from Martha Stewart. You can use coins. You can crinkle that aluminium tape up before you do anything. And as I told you, you could do marvelous things. I mean, this is pretty fun a project, I must say. I did show you this previously, and this could go for the some kind of a face mask. And I have used die cut figures here from Tim Holtz, steampunk gadget gears. There is some mesh at the bottom, mesh that you actually use when you're putting on your wallpapers on walls and such. You could go for these paper clips brads, a lock there, and then you can continue decorating it on top of it also. I've got the Tim Holtz's weathered clock there, and I have also done his heart wings here twice, and then I have run them through some of his embossing folders, and then I have covered all of the golden here is made with the Inca Gold shimmer paste. And then when it comes to making books, because you can actually make books and just make a fantastic cover for something. And the good thing about these colors is that if you really want to make it into a product that you're going to use a lot and you're going to take it with you, you could put on some kind of a protective lacquer. But in this case I haven't put on anything special, but the colors are still here. You see, they aren't rubbing off anything. So here is something with lots of cogwheels. So this is really nice. And on the back side I have put on some net. It's a die cut net from Cherry Lynn. It's a chicken wire net, I think. So that's a fun tip as well. And as for something big, because you don't really need to keep things black. You could actually go for some other colors as well. So in this case I've actually painted all of these with golden first, then gone on top of that with some brown, and to finish things off here and there I put on some black acrylic paint. So here you can see lots of things that I have put on top of this box and then covered them with that aluminium tape. So here are coins, here are some punchinella, cogwheel die cuts and such. So you can have lots of fun making these projects. And then I've got two more groups of things to show you. Tags. I mean, tags are easy, they are small, and they're pretty quick to make. And you could actually have some fun making a pattern with just one thing. Paper clips. I think this looks really funky. And it was pretty easy to do. But the drawback, of course, with this technique is that it really wears out my wrist. I have a sore wrist, and this is pretty painful a technique, so I can't do too many things at once. But I like the paperclip background here. And here are some different colors of those Inca Gold shimmer pastes. Here is something I have used. If you think about putting something under your carpet that you won't slip and slide with it, this is actually it. So when you're going for the faux metal technique, you should really have your structure glasses on, because you're going to start seeing things that you never thought you could use before. Here I have some letters, X, Y and Z, and then I've got some half pearls on top. Here's a paper clip, and here's that mesh. Here's a button. Buttons are really useful. And here is a die cut tree from Tim Holtz. Here's Boo. So this is a Halloween tag. And I just painted it with some black acrylic paint, and I left it as it is. Here is a colourful thing. I wanted to play around with different die cut things. So here's that umbrella man from Tim Holtz. Here's a fence. Here's a weathered clock. And here are some buttons. And some different Inca Gold shimmer pastes. And here is something with the same technique really. Cogwheels, buttons, keeping it simple. And you could of course also do the dry embossing before you put the tape on. And then you could put the things on there. And then you put the tape on and you rub it again. So it's visible. And here is a tag that I made a couple of years ago. I do like it actually still. So this is how you can do it. Just use your imagination and continue working with those metal decorations. I think that is what really gives the project a pop. But now I'm going to show you something that is pretty big. It's a cone that I have made into an angel, a white angel that is. I'm going to twist it like this so you can see what it looks like. I have partially decorated it with some flowers, as you can see. I have used some punchinella, buttons, paper clips. What else is there? Roses and such. And here is the label that I die cut from Spellbinders, fancy labels or something. Here's a stamp from Vilda Stamps, every day is a gift. I have die cut a pair of wings from Tim Holtz's, or I think this is a Sussex die actually. Put on some feathers there. Put on a stylus, I don't know what that's called in English. And just put some tape on that one as well. So what I did with this, I painted all of it white. And then I put on some black accent color here and there, so that it wouldn't be that white. But in this case I can actually really showcase the patterns really nicely. So here are some of the things that I've made, and now I'm going to get started using something. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to come back.